This is Charlie Rose.
Robin Williams is here, the only child of a Ford executive who grew up with mostly his imagination to keep him company. He later found an audience for his comic talents and frenetic injury.
Frenetic injury?
Injury.
Well, that happened later when I was 12. What are you doing?
All right, let's just start over.
Okay.
Keep the tape rolling. We'll
Roll
see if we
again.
get...
Take two. Charlie Rose. Charlie Magnolia. Come on, Charlie. Just read the word now.
Try to get it going. Try to make it happen here.
Work with me, baby. Baby loves you. Come on home. You believe in the Reverend.
I do.
Take
I
it
do.
home. I'm not going
I
to wear
do.
the bad robe. Come on. Okay, here we go.
All right, here we go. Robin Williams is here, the only child of a Ford Motor Company executive. He grew up with mostly his imagination to keep him company. He later found an audience for his comic talents and frenetic energy as a stand-up comedian in the late 1970s. He first came to national attention in the television series Mork and Mindy.
Yes, sir.
He went on to a feature film career,
Thank you, sir.
that has produced a string of critical and commercial successes.
Both, sir. Thank you, sir. Once again. I feel like I'm going, hey, I'm going to critical and commercial success. Hey, welcome in there. Hey,
In 1997,
Yes, sir.
it was. He earned one of them Academy Awards.
Oh, yes, sir.
Oh, yeah, for Best Supporting Actor, I think it was.
Yes, sir.
The movie, I think, was Good Will Hunting.
Yes, sir.
And then he had some other films. They included Good Morning Vietnam.
Yes, that was before that, sir.
Yeah, that was before the Academy Award, wasn't it? Dead Poets Society also was before the Academy Award. Birdcage was
Before the
before
Academy.
too.
Yes.
Then there was Patch Adams.
Yes, after the Academy.
After the Academy
Right.
Award. We'll talk about Patch Adams.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Throw to the montage, and you'll see some of these films. Here they are.
I don't regret the 18 years I was married to Nancy. I don't regret the 6 years I had to give up counseling when she got sick. And I don't regret the last years when she got really sick. And I sure as hell don't regret missing the damn game. That's regret.
We've got a special man in the audience today right now. It's Mr.
Leo. He's a fashion consultant for the Army.
Well, thank you, Agent. I'm just very happy to be here. I want to tell you something. You know, this whole camouflage thing for me doesn't work very well. Why is that? Well, because you go in the jungle, I can't see you. You know, it's like wearing stripes and plaid. For me, I want to do something different. You know, you go in the jungle, make a statement. If you're going to fight, clash.
Mind if I sit down?
You, this incredible woman, going to waste before my very eyes? No, this is outrageous! I will not hear this. No! No, come on!
Jack,
Come
you're
on.
here.
I am your man, then. Let's do it right here. Let's go to that place of
Okay,
splendor in
calm
the
down.
grass.
Jack,
Behold my magic
Jack.
wand and free your golden orbs
Jack,
right now.
What are you doing there? No child of mine will be exploited for ill-gotten games.
It is
Yeah,
not
that's true. You're
ill-gotten,
gonna be
it's
a president one
good-gotten
day,
games. These games will clothe us and feed us and save us.
Wrong is wrong, even if it helps you.
The horses are at the
Not if you're
gate.
president, unless you're a
Family is
Republican.
more important than dumb morality. Oh, look, he's got something in his eye. Let me see.
I know how that feels.
You do an eclectic celebration of the dance. You do Fussy, Fussy, Fussy. You do Martha Graham, Martha Graham, Martha Graham. Or Twyla, Twyla, Twyla. Or Michael Kidd, Michael Kidd, Michael Kidd, Michael Kidd. Or Madonna, Madonna, Madonna. But you keep it all inside.
You are here. That life exists and identity. That the powerful play goes on and you may contribute a verse. That the powerful play goes on and you may contribute a verse. What will your verse be?
Now tell me this: Are you going to leave the movie business for a while?
The movie business.
are you walking away? You're going, Mr. Wim, I wrote a script for you. And if not, please pass this to Mr. Eddie Murphy. Thank you. You're going out the movie business.
Yeah.
Why not make adult films like Good Will Humping? Go there. It's always that make your movies into other things. Romance in the Bone. What are you afraid of? Forrest Hump. Come on, boy. I don't think I'll leave it. I think I'll just, try this for a while and then go back.
Try audible.com?
Audible.com.
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 All right, just tell me what this is. We'll come back to the movies, but what is this?
Basically, it's...
What is this?
That's a speaker, Charlie. Speaker! It could be a small, that looks like those little tiny robots. Welcome.
It has a little nose here.
Warning, a Dalek. Warning, Dr. No. Why kill him?
This is audible.com so that we will
It's basically downloadable sound, means hence the title Audible.
Oh, yes.
Edible, which would be food. And you can load it onto your computer and then load it onto what you have there, which is a Diamond Rio player, and then you can play it back.
And what is in the archives? Or
But what's on there is some, stuff with just myself, monologues and kind of freeform, and other things which are conversations with friends like Oliver Sacks, Susan Sarandon, John Irving, Mario Cuomo. It's all like sound files, so that's normally a music player, which can play several hours of music, but you can load much more just sound or, spoken word, 20 hours of spoken word onto one of those.
Why are you doing this?
Two things. It seemed to be fun. I mean, that the idea that I can have, total freedom to do it. And it's basically radio. Yeah. And it's the idea of, there are a lot of these players out there. It's just another medium to try. I want to see, how it works.
I want to see if radio works. I mean, it obviously works.
It works, but it's just like, I want to see, you'll know by how many hits you get. It's like your mother and I, we weren't online, we did lines. Come on now. Back in the old days, hits. We used to do hits, and we were hungry.
Yeah. How many people are going to visit our site?
Yeah, I mean, we'll see what happens. We'll see if it works on that level.
Did they come to you and say, you can contribute original material, we'll take some...
Yeah, they said basically that's it, because it's every week. 30 minutes of material every week. In that sense, I guess it's kind of a new concept for the web on that way, of saying a show dedicated to the web, new material every week. And, people can subscribe either for a year or, get a show by show and see how it goes. It's encrypted, so once they load it, it's theirs. But they, you pay a small fee and it's yours.
Do you have any reason to believe that it wouldn't work, that what you do is not translatable to radio effectively?
Well, for me, difficult is the translation. It's all breaking down because many people wonder if the problem is... Ricky Martin made the cross.
Well, I would argue, see, you fall into what you do.
Yeah,
I would.
If always say, welcome to the Charlie Rosa Show. El Máximo. ¿Quién es más macho? Charlie Rose es más macho. Lunes, goal, Charlie Rose.
Yes, that would happen.
Yeah.
I would think that you would be great for radio because it's the theater of the imagination.
That's what I found when I started doing it. All of a sudden, people saying you're so visual. Yeah. And so visible in many ways. Yes. Especially at the beach. Yes. You go, oh, look at that little monkey boy. I actually got email from Coco. I like you. But it was the idea of once I started doing it, I went, oh, this is great. It's like going back to the great comedy albums like Jonathan Winters, Firesign Theater, George Carlin, who is actually on audible.com. They have some of his material you can download as spoken word.
George Carlin.
Yeah, and they have this huge library of spoken word books, Wall Street Journal, New York Times, and it's along with this, there's some amazing stuff.
Then why am I not on this place?
Charlie, join up. Raise your right hand. I want to be Audible compatible. I want to be that. And don't go to Oedipal.com. That's the whole thing about, if it's not one thing, it's your mother. But
so if you want to get this, it's www.audible.com.
www, yeah.
Audible.com. And you're there.
Yeah, you're there.
And then it's Robin Williams after that. Yeah. / Robin Williams. / whatever it is.
/www. Oh, yeah. www.
Okay, but if somebody wants to get this tonight, can they get it?
Yes. It's available tonight.
Okay.
As we speak.
All right, and this is what you might hear tonight.
Okay.
Except don't watch it from 11 to 12.
Right.
How many times do you sing saying, hey, I've got nothing to read? Well, come on down to Crazy Bob's House of Books. That's right, Crazy Bob's House of Books. You can download them right now. That's right, download them right now. You take them, but we've still got them. Look around. We've got Moby Dick. That's more than you'll need. Every author you've ever wanted, all downloadable right now. That's right. What do you think it is? It's a book. I know you've got them at home, but this is different.
That's it?
No, there's more. And this is Eric Idle.
Okay. You did Shakespeare and proper theater and plays? Yeah, everything. Shakespeare, God, we had... You wanted at that point to be a serious actor? I tried very much. But did people still laugh? Yeah, the sad part was they...
I mean, I knew that sometimes they could be very funny, like for Friends. That's when you start to realize it could be great. And I would do characters, like that's where I met Chris Reeve.
And Chris Reeve, and there were several other good, great people there.
Yeah, Mandy Patinkin was there, Bill Hurt. He wasn't in drag then. And a lot of great people. We had great teachers. There was a wonderful...
Oh, this is...
I had a great acting teacher who was like,
Mr.
Williams, that was wonderful what you've just done, but, you know, it's a bit like urinating in brown corduroy pants. You feel wonderful, we see nothing.
So that's basically, that's one of the conversations.
This is a conversation with?
Eric Idle.
Eric Idle.
So you get a sample of both.
Yeah, you enjoy the conversation part?
Oh, it's been great. I mean, that's like the first time I did the conversation here with you. Yeah. It's been really relaxing and very intimate because there's no audience, it's just us in the studio. And people come in going, what is this? I say, I really don't know. Well, let's just talk.
Let's see what happens.
Yeah, and it turns out to be quite fun. And people, you know, a couple of days ago, I was talking to George Lucas, and it was interesting because we talked about, you know, things that I know he's interested in, like anthropology, and then his idea about, you know, the use of digital technology in education, and then I did, you know, Brando as
Jabba the Hutt for him, which was, I always wanted to see it. Luke, you're nothing but a messenger.
Or, you know, I always wanted to see it like, you know, fat bastard as Darth Vader. Use the farts, Luke! But, you know, that's how it kind of goes. It kind of goes in and out, which is lovely.
Are you tempted, because you enjoy it, because it clearly works for you, to want to do it, tape it while you do it, and not only make it an audio thing for audio.com, but also, maybe you're already doing this, putting it on videotape so you can translate it to some other medium at some other time of your inclination?
It would be nice to try, but I think most of the time, especially in the conversations, people feel more comfortable with the fact it isn't taped. It somehow gives them a level of relaxation. Maybe in the future we'll tape it, and then it'll be visible.com.
Yes.
But right now the technology...
Or streamingmedia.com.
Streaming media. No, especially sometimes if you have a low-end computer, it becomes like bad kung fu. Welcome. Hi, Bob. I love you. Aunt Sophie. And, you know, the technology will improve probably within, you know, the month it'll get there, so we'll have to see over the time.
Good for you.
Thank you, Charlie.
Audible.com.
Audible.com.
Yeah, are you going, I alluded to this notion that you may be taking a break from movies in order to go back to stand-up.
I've been doing that again. It's been great, playing small clubs in San Francisco, sometimes in New York, and it's been like, it's like comedy boot camp, going back in and working again. And it's been freeing again because you go back out and you got to find the stuff, find new material, look for ideas. And it's been really good for me to go back. It's kind of, you know, stimulated.
Look for new material. You mean just sort of think about what it is you want to talk about?
Yeah, you start off with, you know, you start off very free form, and then you start after a little while, something kicks in, and you'll, you know, obviously politically there's interesting things going on. Yeah. You got George W., who to me looks like a towel snapper. Same guy. Hey, I'm running for office. You know, it's always scary when they ask him a question. Yeah, it's basically ask him a question. He goes, can I use my lifeline? No, you can't. Did you do cocaine? I don't know, 15, 10 years ago I did cocaine. No, 25. No, 27. Is that the statute of limitations? Yeah, that's it, isn't it? Yeah, that's it.
Well, maybe then.
Yeah. And, you know, Al, who's running, and, you know, he's going to have the charisma implant, and it's going to be much
It's going to work.
Yeah, basically you see him, and he's
some earth tones will be there.
Yeah, it's like eventually, welcome, I'm Al Gore. You know, many people say that artificial intelligence, not only did I invent the web, but I am working. I would while away the hours, contemplate. But, you know, and, you know, for a brief while, there was Warren Beatty, who was contemplating running. And
yes, I saw that.
That was kind of wonderful. Imagine the White House with a key light and a State of the Union address with a lunch break.
Yes.
We're going to have an intermission now.
But you know what I think? I think he wants to come back in 2004 if Gore wins or doesn't win. I think he thinks of himself as a Democrat, and run. I think he's got the bug. Yeah,
got the bug.
Got the bug.
You know, maybe
he loved the attention. He loved the attention, and he loves the idea that he can talk about his ideas.
Yeah, in a big way.
In a big way.
You just got to take some of the pauses out. This is like William Shatner running for office. I see. The economy is...
Did you see him at the Academy Award?
Oh, yeah, I was there. It was kind of like don't operate heavy machinery and listen to this speech. I always wonder when they bring out the Irving Thalberg Award, are there people in China going, quickly, honey, come, it's Thalberg Award. Everybody, forget sound editing. It's Thalberg. It's a Thalberg. Come now, everybody gather on TV.
That's right.
Soon before we finish. It's like that thing that it's, you know, it's kind of wonderful. He's a very elegant man, but it's like after a while, you know, I guess his sister, 2 weeks before, had given a speech at
Charlie
the
MacLaine gave a speech.
Yeah, was channeling everybody. And the people, that Billy's joke that she's still finishing her speech for Barbra Streisand. It's nice when you take 2 lifetimes. When you've been other people, time is irrelevant.
That's right.
You're on Einsteinian time.
Well, back to stand-up for a second, though. What is the attraction for you? Why is it that you felt like you needed to go back?
It's the same reason, I guess, actors, go back to the stage. Yeah, you go back because it's immediate. You get that, it's an immediate contact. And especially sometimes when you're playing, I don't know, they're not regular comedy clubs. Sometimes you'll play, there's a couple of different clubs in San Francisco. One's called The Brainwash. I haven't played there yet. I know it sounds like a restaurant, a North Korean restaurant. Eat now! No! You stay, eat! But no, it's actually a combination laundromat and comedy club.
Or you did like it.
Yeah. You like it! What is, no! And there's a little place called the Mock Cafe. At first time I went in, it only seated about 24 people. Then they took a walk.
Sated about 15.
Sated, yeah. Sated 15. Sated is a good word. Are you sated? I am sated now. Bring forth another one. Always from the
Say it again.
So, welcome, O Emperor Bulimia. What news, my son? Fellow not knowing why. What is your name? Always Roman emperors are played by Englishmen. Why not have a real Italian emperor go, what's that? What are you doing? Mix a salad. Oh, come over here. Antonius, over here.
See, that's what it is. What you should do is combine Shakespeare and stand-up.
We could.
We could.
Is this not a chicken that I have held? Did not the 2 Jews enter the bar and on entering find that it was theirs? All is undone till the Muslim doth drink the Scotch. I shall know thy name. This show, one rose yet there sits, and yet all time, outside the day the Wall Street crumbles, Nasdaq like bungee rises. Is it a between these, this fall of some, till Bill Gates doth open the windows of time, and Rome will be. We will all be undone, and yet simply find ourselves waiting for this mealtime. Oh, till Bill, yet not knowing why, the intern hath done a trick of tongue, but not knowing her name. She hath gone away. Gentle Monica, know not your time. The ties that bind he doth wear for thee. Aye, you are simple and free. And till Kenneth's star doth shine anon, we will not hear this, till the moon above is gone. Oh, vexed thing. Charlie Rose, the time is yours. For you, my lord. For you.
Yes.
Yeah. Shakespeare's only play, so that's the way you like it.
Shakespeare rules. I do like it.
That's a great Venice, California Shakespeare. Shakespeare rules. Dude, tights. Go with it. Shakespeare rules.
No. Yes.
Did you ever see that? There was a great article, I think, in Los Angeles Magazine. It was the studio's notes to Shakespeare.
No. What is that?
Who is this character, Yorick, and why do we need him? It's like a great thing about, can we make the character more likable? Does his father have to die? Can the ghost be less of a hallucination and more of a family friend?
Can we change the ending?
Can the ending be happy? Yes. Does he have to die? Can't he wake up and look on?
And doesn't he need a girlfriend?
Yeah. And does she have to die too? It's so bleak. We really want to go. Can it be called Portlet?
That's why you're leaving this business temporarily.
Temporarily, yeah. You get tired of those notes. Like when I saw Popeye again, I remember that an agent called me and said, Robin, can't you open your other eye? I went, no, he only has one.
One eye.
Yes, it's called Popeye. He was thinking it'd be much more, and the character would be more likable if he could open both eyes. He said, no, pal, that's the way he's been for 50 years. Oh, I can't see. Oh, it's all different. You know what? Can we understand him? No, that's part he mumbles. I'm sorry.
It's just
It's the business, you know. It's always that thing of, maybe that's why stand-up appeals, because there's no rules.
Have you ever had a moment on stage or in making a movie that even rivals what it feels like to be on stage and have an audience of people in the palm of your hand?
Well, sometimes in films you'll have moments that are quite extraordinary, like one like you saw in Dead Poets, where the moment will be you'll find it. It's usually like Jeff Bridges said it best. He said he said, don't be afraid of the accidents because they'll trigger something quite wonderful. And some things will happen, like in Dead Poets it would happen, or Awakenings, or movies like The Fisher King. My favorite moment in The Fisher King was that we were dancing this beautiful waltz in the middle of Grand Central Station. And it was just exquisite because you can even see people like, kind of hardcore New Yorkers going, that's beautiful. Like when a Teamster goes, I love the waltz. You're going, I'm in, baby. That's really sweet.
Yeah,
that's very lovely, you know. You get those moments. But on stage, no. I mean, there's a different thing that happens, especially up to about 2,000 or 3,000 people. But beyond that, it becomes this kind of... It's
an event.
Yeah, it's beyond that. It's like, you know, where it becomes, laughter is like, and then it's like, well, ladies and gentlemen, you know, thank you.
So 2,000 or 3,000.
It's great. It's wonderful. But even smaller, and that's why I said even playing these small clubs for 30 people, you can find, there'll be a moment where you'll find a riff, somebody will say something, and you'll just go off. Playing at a club, and, you know, you'll go, it's in a weird way like music. You'll find something great.
People must wonder, because you can go off on a riff like no one can, whether any of that is planned.
Sometimes you'll have an idea. Yeah. Sometimes, and, you know, my wife is always there to go, you've said that. You know, she's kind of like...
Marcia's there saying,
she'll just go,
oh, no, we've done that.
Yeah, you know, don't ever say circumcised with a water pick again. And I was just using it as an example. So now I'll never say that again. That was an example. But, you know, that thing of, you know, lose it. And it also forces you to say, okay, take a chance and really go out there. Become... It's weird when you really let go of all, you know, you'll have backup stuff, especially there'll be Blue or something that you'll go, I need this. And, you go, and if you really let go of it, you'll find out you will find something. You'll find something better eventually.
And will you duplicate that the next time?
Yeah, sometimes you bring it back.
Or do you have to be moved to do it?
Move to do it? Yeah. The fear.
No, I'm sorry.
Move to do it.
I know.
I know. I won't go there. So
Please.
Charlie went like, don't go there. It's a late show, but don't go there. Where are you going? Now, live, Katie Couric cam. That's what they're going, do you have photo approval? Shut up. What are you doing? It's not the camera, it's the crew. Shut up. We are so far up here, I don't know where we are. Slowly approaching the end of the colonic track.
Yeah, the duodenum was way down there.
The Isles of Langahan. All the times you knew. It's like when they're cloning sheep. We've made an exact duplicate. Who could tell the difference before? The one Scottish farmer, they're all unique in their own way. The little ones, the little blue-eyed ones. Where else can you find a lover that gives you a sweater? It's a frightening thing. Now you've offended the animal husbandry people. Don't go there.
Where else could you find one that would give you a sweater?
Yeah, right afterwards.
A cashmere sweater.
Cashmere. It's not that they're soft. The little hooves.
Great.
You never knew. Oh, sure, there's trade-offs. But you don't know till you've tried. Now we'll get letters from angry...
And if you haven't tried it...
Don't pass that up. Dear Mr. Williams, I'm emailing you on behalf of the entire Scottish sheep.
Yes, the family.
Here, boy. No, let by. Come on, boy. Let by. Bring him here. Separate the blue-eyed.
That's right. And the other people that are mailing you, all those people who are offended by cruelty to animals.
Yeah.
And
Thank you, Mr. Williams.
Yes, exactly.
The sheep has no choice. Maybe. It's like maybe the ones that old joke about all the sheep in the back of the truck honking the horn like, where are you? What are they doing? They're looking for you. Get the dog to make him. The dog's had nothing to do with it. The sheep are standing outside like, who is this? Who is this really? Where are you calling from? What? Who is this?
That's great. No, is it different now that you're doing more stand-up?
It's no. I mean, people say because of the name. I mean, you get like a kind of a grace period of, oh, it's you. But then you still have, after 5 minutes, you better find new things and kind of, especially in kind of, it's almost like there's another circuit now, kind of an alternative cabaret of bizarre, you know, it's really wonderful. I've seen some great acts of people who are doing great, wild
But it's so way out there that it's really never thought about being near television.
Yeah, thought about it? Yeah. Thought about it briefly and went,
No.
What's that?
Yeah.
What are you talking about? I think not. I think the talking, yeah, I know what that is, yeah. Hey, Bobby. No, you can't bring that on TV.
It will not work.
No, that puppet's a little scary. Yeah, you get that period, and then you have to kind of go out and find stuff. And then it's interesting to talk. I mean, there's a lot of, this is the technology. You know, today, like, obviously, the stocks are all over the place. Right. It's a bit like, you know, having tech stock is like having Confederate currency. So, Mr. Davis, I guess I'm a millionaire. This is certainly wonderful. Woo!
It says right here that I got 5,000 shares, and I know they went up to $1,000 a share.
Yeah.
So I'm rich.
In your dreams. I was rich yesterday, and today we'll work for a website. See a little guy on the freeway. I just need IPO money. Stop me up, please. What'd you make? Yeah, I'm working on tech stuff, you know. Yeah, right there.
I've got my own website.
Yeah, I got it right here. I got a website. I'm online. Every day online, waiting for goddamn food. Just sitting there waiting. Yeah, I got a Palm Pilot right there. My digital assistant helps me. Look at that. Ooh, I'm accessing information. Hold on. Hey, oops, I'm getting a fax. Whoa, okay.
I got it.
Yeah, but it's like you find out. For me, the strangest thing was being in New York a couple of weeks ago and seeing, these little mobile phone headsets.
Yes, oh yes.
If you see it from the other side, it's like someone's really talking to themselves. Yeah. It's like you see someone going, no, I'm fine. Yeah. No!
Because they've got it done.
Yeah, and then I'm sure some homeless guy's going, that's my act. Hey, that's mine. And you never, it's like, it's getting smaller and smaller, so soon you'll just be, you'll be talking, going, Charlie, it's like, hold on one second. Yeah, what is it? I'm on Charlie Rose. Yeah, one second, I got a call waiting. Mom, yeah, it's Charlie. Yeah, he went to North Carolina yesterday. 1 second. Yeah, what? No, yeah. It's like,
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, thank you. Wait, I'm getting the video feed. And it's also now I was in a car that had a GPS locator. It was a Mercedes. Gives you a choice of languages. But even if you pick English, it has a German accent. So up ahead, right turn. The weather today is very bad. Don't go out now.
But you could choose French, and they would say,
don't care. What does it matter? Drive where you want. I don't care. The Italian.
Just have fun.
Che fai, old so look around you. Life is wonderful. What are you doing?
Why do you care?
Yeah. You have the lovely, it's like, what are you doing there? Just get in the car, go. What's the hell's your problem? Look under the hood. I don't know what the problem is. I'm in here. Put on your seatbelt. If not, just take a chance. Close the door, idiot. Door's ajar. No, it's not. It's just open. Come on. You've lost your track.
No, I haven't.
Okay, coming back. I think it's there. I know where it is.
I think it's there. Where is it?
Come on home.
Where was I? Anything else you notice about that's different at all about stand-up now? I mean, is it
other than different? I mean, it's nice. It seems to be having another. It kind of goes in cycles, and it seems to be, at least from San Francisco, I can see a lot of. There just seems to be another wave of people coming, and and I guess in New York there was an article in the New York Times about all these, you can always tell when all of a sudden these new clubs pop up, and that there's other comics doing stuff that, like you said, isn't necessarily TV, but it's really wonderful and great and alternative and out there. And sometimes you can see something that's like, what? And then other times you see something that's amazing.
I've often wondered why you've got David and Jay and all those stand-up comedians who are on television, have late-night talk shows, doing a lot of political humor, political humor and stand-up. And so do people who are at clubs, do a lot of political stuff. But there's not much American political satire. I'm surprised, either with puppets or whatever it might be.
Well, the English had that great
I know they
did.
Show.
That Spitting Image was amazing.
Yeah.
I think they tried to
bring it over here like they did the game shows and everything else.
Yeah, it'd be like a little rough. Because Spitting Image was, they can, I think, because they have a great tradition of really cruel political satire, but they were so afraid of bringing it over here because they used to remember that thing where they had, when Reagan was president, at one point he had the operation, and they lost his brain and it was swallowed by a sheep. And it was missing for a while, and they had Michael Jackson becoming Diana Ross, which is always my theory,
It was your theory?
Yeah.
You've been wondering.
They're never in the same place. Tito, oh, my nose. Hold on. What happened? Oh, no, wait a minute. Someone, I've never had plastic surgery.
It's Phantom of the Opera.
No, the music of the night.
That's right.
It's like going political, great political satire. I mean, there have been a couple of great movies that got near it. I think Wag the Dog was a great...
It was great, yeah.
Yeah, it was a great satire because, look, it has to be so real that it's,
That's believable.
Yeah, it has to come from that base.
Or it has to have a base of truth, I guess.
Yeah, a base of truth, and when Barry wrote it, he basically picked a country, and all of a sudden it turned out, as the movie was coming out, Albania eventually turned out to be a crisis point.
Yeah.
And the idea of a war staged. Oops. Mr. Hearst, what happened?
But the amazing thing is that when the president, during the worst of his difficulties, ordered the bombing of Baghdad, no, not Baghdad, or wherever he was bombing over in Iraq, when he ordered that bombing, there were people who were saying, wag the dog, wag the dog, wag the dog.
Yeah, Barry was in someplace. I think he was over in Europe, but he also knew that they were doing live feed from one of those countries. I think even if it was in Kosovo. Not, it was before in Croatia, and there was actually live feed. They were showing Wag the Dog on Yugoslavian television.
Saying, look.
It is true.
It's true.
It is basically what they are doing.
This is movie, but the reality is so. He was not with Girl Scouts. What difference? Look around you.
That's
What
right.
is this?
The American
Yeah.
movie would not lie.
Why don't you call it the oral office? Why not be afraid? What is that there? People say now it's just a difficult misunderstanding. Look away. Look away. Look away.
Look
You know,
away.
Like you said,
Yeah.
it goes back to that. You couldn't. I mean, maybe it's hard to have real hard political satire when things get as outrageous as they've been the last 8 years.
Yeah.
When you could have something like that, you could write about it and think, no, come on, really.
Yeah.
And he was on the phone and conducting business, and yes, sir, yeah, oh yes, sir, that's my baby. Oh, yeah, I believe the middle. Mm-hmm. Why don't you just cover? Yeah. Seems fair. Yes, sir. Yeah. Netanyahu. Yahoo. Netanyahu. Go. Oh. Oh, I'm back.
Mr. President.
Mr. President. Mr. President. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know you people were here.
Is there someone there, Mr. President?
No. No.
I'm here by myself talking to you.
You and that little skater?
No, Lewinsky, not Lipinski. The double axle.
You have been gifted, or you've been lucky, or you've been fortunate.
Lucky, both.
No,
I think.
whatever.
Gifted touch.
But you mentioned Barry Levinson, to work with very good directors.
Very. With
Mike
him.
Nichols for Birdcage.
Yeah, it's a great experience. Peter Weir.
Yeah.
It's an
Dead Poets was Peter Weir.
Yeah. I mean, it's a learning experience where you come out of that feeling like you've learned. You know, they all teach you stuff about. Peter Weir had this great lesson where he would basically say, you don't have to say anything. That, you know, there is a power in listening, there's a power in silence, and that was a great lesson because normally I felt like as a comic you have to fill the space. That was one thing. With Barry, because he was a comic, he had a great understanding of just, you know, the kind of human comedy, which he does great, like when you see it in his movies. It's behavioral comedy, which is wonderful. It's all about character. His last movie was amazing. It's all, and it's, you know, he has an understanding and he helps you relax to that point where you can do it. And that was a gift.
Yeah.
And Mike, once again, is another comic who, he's such a, you know, hard judge in terms of but when you finally get it right, you know it's good. Because
He's a hard judge.
Yeah, I mean, he would be very, you know, just, you know, work out the timing, but when he laughed, it was like, it worked.
Oh, that was a sense of approval when he laughed.
When it worked.
Because I was once on a set with him, and he doesn't seem to be intrusive in terms.
Oh,
he
no.
sort of stands over behind the camera and watches people go through the.
Yeah, I mean, and then say something.
Of course, Elaine brings in another roll of script.
Yeah,
Let's try it this way, Robin.
5 pages. Yeah, but his great things, he said, you know, that was very good in many ways. That's kind of like, well, thank you, Buddha, but I get it. Oh yeah, it's like you get this kind of, we're not there yet. So
it was very good in many ways, but could we
try it again?
Try it again.
Yeah, give me something better. You know, it's that thing.
Yes, or open it up a little bit.
Just a touch, but not too much. Don't go out there. Once again, it's like,
Who else is in that sort of pantheon of directors?
Let's see. I'm trying to think back of. Working with the director of Good Will Hunting. You know, God, I'm blanking for a brief moment. And this is what happens is you get 48 now, Charlie. I lived through the 60s. I'm trying to think. Oh, Gus.
Sure.
And
Gus,
Gus,
right.
he's so. Gus is almost like Mike, but in an even gentler way. That he'll just say one or two things and they're perfect, but he just watches, and he's so laid back that you begin to wonder, "Are you okay?" Gus, and you realize he's just taking it in, and he finds the exact thing to say, and he gets to the point where everything, like the scenes with Matt, just become more and more conversational, and the acting disappears, and then you start to get more and more natural with it, and that's a gift.
You have spoken to this before in other interviews, but you're an only child, I'm an only child. You know, you do not believe this notion that somehow great comedy, great improvisation has to come out of some kind of terrible childhood.
Well, I mean, obviously, you and I knowing that being an only child, there's a certain kind of loneliness.
Yeah.
I mean.
So therefore, you feed your imagination, or you
Oh
look
yeah,
to
you have to, or you.
You have no
you end
friends.
up on severe. Yeah, what are you doing? Are you going to play with me? There's nobody here, Robin. Shut up, I know that. What are you doing?
I'll talk to you.
No, you know you'll talk to me.
Do I have to do that again?
Never again. We've gone through that.
Do I get a watch?
No, you know why. Oh. Okay. But that thing that, you know, maybe that drove it. You know, you do kind of have your imagination is very active. You do, you know, you kind of, for me, performing was didn't even kick in till high school last year and then college, where it was like a very much this kind of explosion of energy of finding this improvisational theater class and went, wait a minute, this
is for me.
Yeah, because it gave you a chance to use everything that, you know, I had learned up to that point, and then in this kind of very free form, but yet still structured. It's a weird combination. Because I was studying political science, that didn't help. You know, my father went, great. I'm not paying for that. That's really, come home. Come home, we'll talk about that. That was where he said to me, fine, if you want to be an actor, that's great, just have a backup profession like welding. And I went to a welding class, and my welding teacher had a glass eye. And you know, acetylene can be dangerous. Now, if you... Oh, did I knock that over? You know, oh! Gotta be careful.
At first.
And that was, you know, the beginning of really experimenting with that and trying theater. And
but the improvisation you loved, I mean, instantly.
Yeah, because I saw great, you know, the committee was in San Francisco. I got to see them. And I guess I kind of grown up in the back of my mind thinking about people like Jonathan Winters, who was, especially the later shows where they used to give him stuff and he would just go off. Where he made, one time I remember him, the great one was the one on the Jack Parr show where he was a hunter, and Jack Parr said, John, what do you hunt? He said, I just hunt squirrels. I said, really, what do you aim for? I usually aim for their little nuts. And at that point it was like, whew, I like this man. He, to me, is like this wonderful, he goes off on anything. Yeah. And he has this, it's to me it's kind of the ideal because he has this incredible background of knowledge, and then he just uses it, where he can become like, he can be anybody. I saw, you know, Green Mile. You know, good movie. A ball.
Big boy.
He was
a
big man.
Big. I never...
you know, it's all different.
Yeah.
And
a good guy, though. He was a very good guy.
Good man.
He had some real quality.
I'll tell you now. That's it. I see it all, you know. It's a bit like I see a lot of politicians, and it's like the third sense. I smell dead people. It scares me. They scare me a lot. I see Jesse Ventura going, why can't they have that? I want to see, forget the debate, just a steel cage match. Put them in one on time. One on time, Al Gore. Put him in the, put he in the shrub.
Stone Cold Austin and whoever.
Put him in there. Just put, oh, Al's got him in the sleeper hole. Put him down, son. Take him down.
Yeah,
WWF. Bring him out. Krispy Kreme's going public. Bring him home. Bring it out, boy.
McMahon says it's your night.
It's your night now.
You have that. The reason you can do this so well, in part, is because you seem to be enormously curious about the world around you, whether it's politics, cyberspace.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
the whole stuff, so that you've got such a range of material.
Yeah, it's taking the chance and really kind of, you know, doing it in depth. I mean, sometimes I kind of scan over it, but it's actually, you know, reading, you'll find bizarre, you know, wonderful ideas. And some of them, you know, may not necessarily be funny, and you'll find that out in the first minute. Don't you just hate it when you realize that there is a fourth dimension? People go, what?
What does he mean?
Yeah. What do you mean? You know, it's like that. I mean, the brain, when that thing they wrote about, the BRANE, that there's this alternative plane.
Yeah.
And even Stephen Hawkins went, what are you talking about? There seems to
I don't even get that.
Yeah, it's beyond me, and what does it mean? And is it me, or does my voice synthesizer sound like a Pakistani cab driver? But worry not for this. But it's, yeah, it's, you know, keeping your eyes and just kind of picking up. I'm more kind of attuned to, like, just kind of a strange, eccentric stuff.
Yeah. Is there any fear of failure when you're up there?
Oh, yeah. But I guess you kind of have to get over that and take a chance, because you have to really, you have to fail in order to find the new. I mean, that's what's been nice about going in these clubs, that sometimes...
You have to fail to find the new.
Yeah, you have to kind of go through, you have to kind of take the chance of going there, even bomb, I guess, but it's like to really kind of let go. And to say, to really, because it kind of peels away. What happens is it shakes you up, it scares you, and then you'll go back and work harder, and then you'll, it's like the old, it's all, I guess maybe it's the same way of, on anything where you know, you kick it out, it doesn't work, but then you come back and your mind goes, try step 2. Go to phase 2 now. Yeah. Don't fall back, and I'm going for the blue stuff. Stay with me. We're going ahead. We're going towards the comedy wasteland. You're standing on it, look. Segways, I don't need no stinking segways. Come on, go with me.
Going.
Fight through it, don't be. And you find, you know, you go out, and eventually, somehow, something will kick in. That's why it takes a while, but if you have the courage, you can do it.
It is operating without a net.
Or any of the other Musketeers. It's like you find that you just kick out, and yeah, but it's exciting on that way. And I think that's what people kind of like to see. They don't know where it's going, and most of the time I don't.
You don't?
you know, if it's really working, it's kind of...
What's it like? I mean, what do you feel? It's like an out-of-body experience for you?
Sometimes it's not even out-of-body or out of car. People in L.A., I'm over the car. The radio's on. It's like you'll be like...
This is why you live in San Francisco.
Yeah, I can't be in L.A. too long. Oh, no, they scare me. The place where they put their children on hold. It's like...
Hold on, darling. I've got my shrinks on the phone.
Sweetheart, honey, get the phone. Mama can't my nails. Sweetheart, come over here. Help, Mommy. Pick up Mommy's Prozac. There we go. Thank you. Thank you. Give one to the cat. The cat's not feeling well. The cat on Prozac. But it's almost like we tried with the Shakespeare thing that you did. Now it's like your mind will be kind of working, and when it really works, it seems like something else takes over. You know, it's like trying a character. Like once in a while, I did a character the other day. It was like it works great for like when I was for the Audible stuff because I was playing an old blues singer. You always had the old blues singer. I remember my first album. I was backstage, and I've had to follow Al Jolson. That's scary. I told him, I said, take that off now. It was a very rough night for me. And in those days, I'd wake up, I'd start off with just a touch of Courvoisier, just 2 pints. Just a... Yeah, it's not the hair, the dog, it's the whole animal. Just to get you going. You know, you start off that way. And the people they called me Blind Samuel Sissus. And I said, well, after 2 pints, things are blurry. I wanted to be blurry, and my first album was called Who Are You? And I had that song again now, zimming around a court, and people couldn't understand. Many people, but eventually I had to enunciate for people. But you try, obviously this character's like, work on that one. Needs a beginning, a middle, and possibly an end.
Don't quite know where to end this.
Yeah, sometimes you need that.
You need to find a close.
That's why, life has an ending, because if it just went on.
Most things have a beginning and a middle and an end.
Yeah, it's like you come to it's what basically
sometimes you can't find that end. You're looking here, you're looking there, you're looking up there, down.
Very much
not there.
You're going that way, but you are in the moment. And occasionally, I always wonder, because you always think of, you've never seen, because of the hardcore, I've never seen a drunken Hindu character because of not being allowed to drink, but I always want to see in a bar some guy going like this. I know Gandhi. I saw Gandhi eat a burger. I saw him. But under one more G&T. I knew him back then, before the diaper, when they used to have the big suits on, the suit on, and I said, go, Mahatma. What did they go?
You could do it.
Yeah, I would see him fasting. I would see him sneak off every burger and go back out to the people. One more. I don't care, Mr. Nice Gandhi. I don't care. We've got a bomb now. Don't piss me off.
When you were doing all the improvisation, when you were at Juilliard, where all the sort of training and all the stuff that you were doing in terms of stand-up, were you always thinking acting? At some point, that's what I am. I'm an actor.
No, I think I don't know if that was totally it. I mean, I knew even at Juilliard that I had this kind of, I had comic tendency. I feel like becoming like William
spot those.
Things are happening. That's something, people wonder, a liberal is simply, basically a radical with assets. It seemed at that point that, I wanted to be, the school was designed to train you to be a classical actor, to enunciate,
We saw some of that earlier.
Yeah, that, and that's what the whole purpose of it was. It was to basically give, like, a RADA, Royal Academy training to American actors, because Houseman and a man named Michel Saint-Denis designed it that way. Yeah. It was all the movement classes and, elocution, and it was a great school. I loved it. It was only when I left school, then I couldn't find acting work, that I kind of took a stand-up comedy workshop just for the heck of it, to see what happened. And it was kind of wild. It got to be fun.
So the acting came before the stand-up then?
Yeah, and the improvisational comedy or the improvisational theater led to, failing that school, and then coming back and then, studying acting, and then going to Juilliard, and then when I left Juilliard, not finding acting work, and then went into comedy. Just to find, something to kind of a mental exercise. And it was interesting, because all of a sudden I realized I could use all the chops that I had before from school, but yet do it on stage. A lot of times I wouldn't use a mic. especially in a club when it was a 2-drink minimum, where you have people going, "You suck," and that's the owner. You have to kind of, I would come off and, you know, because I could project from school, that I would kind of wander in the audience and people could hear. I think the first night I played, I had a paying job in Orange County, and the microphone system went dead, and all these comics are going, I can't do without a mic. I went, "I'm not afraid. Let me go.
Let me go now."
Yeah, let the little hyper boy go. And it was fun, because I went to the back and, you know, started walking through the audience and playing off stuff, and it worked. And that was kind of like, wait a minute, this is really interesting. And that, like, that kinetic style that people kind of associate
with.
Yeah, me, and, you know, that's why a woman came up to me in the airport recently and said, "Be zany." What?
Hello.
Be zany. Oh, you mean zany? Zany, yeah. I went, I can't all the time. Oh, I don't like you anyway. It's him, Earl.
It's him. We don't like him.
Jonathan said,
he wouldn't say anything for us, so we don't like him.
I don't like him.
And Robin
They're not
Williams.
playing with a full deck anyway, honey. Lights are on, but not a lot of people home.
Yes. We're just Hollywood comedians.
Hollywood comedians. We know about you. I know what you are. Ooh, yeah.
We know what your life is like. We know what your beliefs are like.
We know
what you do at night.
Yeah, we've seen that. Mm-hmm. Yes. That's why you did that farm animal thing. That's what you're like, aren't you? I bet you have animals at home, don't you? Wink, nudge. Hey.
Yeah,
come on now, we know you. You live in San Francisco. Woo.
Were you a better actor because you had this?
Yeah, I think what happens is
instincts.
Yeah, the instincts give you a certain, you know, freedom, that you're not afraid to try something, because as a comic you have to try anything, you know, and that they kind of feed each other, and the acting gives you a concentration when you use it, when you can really, you know, stay within the character and, you know, explore it, and, you know, and just they feed each other. It's a nice symbiotic thing.
A lot of the people that you were Juilliard with, Christopher Reeve, who we saw the other night at backstage.
Oh, great.
Well, it's just remarkable. Have you ever seen a more powerful example of courage?
Yeah.
And the spirit that he brings. I mean, here's a guy who's gone through what he's done backstage at Crosby, Stills, Nash & Young.
It was great to see him that night just light up, man. They're playing all these songs.
Yeah.
And people coming and going, "Hey," and a lot of people, "You're awesome, man." And you could just see him. It was a joy, because he was out with friends and hearing great music and having a great night. The only reason he had to leave early is just he had another speaking engagement the next day. No, I mean, for me, I knew him in school. I knew him as being an incredible man then. But now it's like...
You've been a good friend.
Well, and he has to me. He's the godfather of my son. And I think it's mutual, because he brings out this amazing quality in people around him. And he's got an amazing support group with his wife and the people who, you know, work and do the therapy and all that stuff. And himself, you know, pushing the envelope, basically staying out there saying, "Listen, we can do this."
He stays out there with the belief that he'll walk again.
I don't think it's an unfounded one.
I don't either, but
because it's not like he's just going like, you know, he's watching gene therapy, he's watching this thing,
microchips and all that stuff.
all the different things. I mean, it could be one of 100 different options. But the wonderful thing is they're all kind of proceeding together. And he sees one of them is one of the things that prevents the spinal cord from rejoining is certain times genetically there's this code where it's actually an evolutionary thing where if an animal was that injured that it was designed so it couldn't regenerate, you know, and because eventually this might become programmed into the whole, you know, be passed on as a genetic trait. So eventually we're all going, "Who's the chiropractor?" And that's
why they believe that, in fact, gene therapy may work, because...
Yeah, there's an inhibitor. And once again, it almost sounds like Department of Redundancy department, but there's an inhibitor for the inhibitor, and then they find out in rats that it rejoins. Once they inhibit the inhibitor, they connect again. It's like that gene therapy, the cell therapy that they've been doing, that it goes back and reconnects, you know, and works.
How do you know this?
Because of talking with him, because of a fascination with neurology that I got from Oliver Sacks.
From Awakening and...
Yeah, with Oliver Sacks, and knowing that the human brain is, you know, an extraordinary 3.5-pound gland that is like it's quantum neurology, it's quantum physiology, that the moment you think you understand it, it comes out with something else.
You a good friend? You maintain a friendship with Oliver Sacks?
Oh, it's wonderful.
He's an amazing guy.
Yeah, have you talked to him?
Oh, many times.
It's always great because if you ever go to a reading, Oliver will be reading a book, and in the audience is like the brain's greatest hits. There'll be everybody there. All of a sudden, from the audience, you hear, and it's all these people who either know Oliver directly or have come in contact through his writings, and they're extraordinary people. I met Shane Fistel, who has physical Tourette's, who's a sculptor. But also, I mean, Oliver's also in connection with incredible artists and scientists that he'll introduce you to. And it's you know, there's people through your life who are teachers who kind of who bring out, you know, it's that contact with extraordinary people, which kind of relates back to Audible, because it's these conversations. Part of it's fun, you know, it's funny, but it's also sharing them, of hearing Oliver talk, because we have one with Oliver, and hearing him expressing his beliefs and his childhood, and, you know, talking to Mario Cuomo, who I admire deeply, and I hope to, you know, keep going and find other people, and just to say, I think you should hear these people and realize that there's, you know, extraordinary knowledge to be shared.
See, one of the joys of doing this.
I've seen it with you. I've seen with you talking, you know, when I watch you talking to people, is to see the interreaction. I mean, that's what's great about it. Because there is no audience going, woo, woo, go Charlie, woo! It's not like men who sleep with chickens and the women who baste them. No, it's basically a conversation with people. It's the forum of ideas again.
I have no idea who's out there. I mean, you're sitting here. There's no audience. This is a dark room. And
people, call him. Our lines are open.
Let him know you love him.
The Reverend Charlie Rose. Hit the website. Please let him know he's out there.
Send your checks.
Send your checks to Charlie. We're here right now.
Yeah,
CharlieRose.com. Come on now, work with me.
Yeah, exactly.
Play it down.
Give while the giving is good.
Give while the... Be like the reverends down there. The ones with the real... They're out there going, put your hands on me.
Put your hand on this here, right here.
Right there. You feel the power.
You can feel
not the back of the radio.
Yeah, right. Touch the radio. And you'll know the power, and your life will be
don't go there. The Lord is my shelter, and I shall use it.
No, I mean, that's what's always a good thing about this. Even this table, you always feel like, oh, I feel like at any moment, guy's going, 2-0 Trump. It's like, come on now. I feel like that. Why did they paint? This is normally the table they have with the dogs playing poker. Like, come on now, hit it down. So you got your MP3 player?
I do.
You can load music?
I can.
And you can load sound now? You can do books on tape? You can get Bob Evans reading his biography, which is great.
It is. I've heard it. It's great. Can you do that?
I never did cocaine. I did Little Toot, but I never did cocaine. I didn't do cocaine.
No.
You want to go, what? People say it, and it's good. It's good. It's good. Very good.
No, that's the thing about it. You don't know, does he think that, or does he believe that?
I don't know, but it's one of the great pieces of comedy.
It is great.
For putting a shameless plug, do it, ladies and gentlemen, if you can find it. Bob Evans reading his book.
It is in
Please help.
It is wonderful.
And also, you know, Jack Nicholson reading any children's story. I want that. He actually did a great thing years ago. He read a couple of Rudyard Kipling tales. They're great. Yeah. You know, how the rhino got its horn. Ain't that the way it is always?
This is Audible.com.
Yep.
Robin, I thank you very much.
Oh, thanks, Charlie.
A fabulous hour.
Me too. It's been a great time. This has been fun. We always go interesting places.
And I never know where it is.
I know. And your editor's going, neither do we.
I'm sitting out here
I'll be here plugging this stuff. There's no commercial break later. There'll be commercials.
And our 4, 5, 6 Hals were with us.
Yes. Please. Thank you.
And just please go home, Robin. Please go home. Take him with you, too.
Oh, they're gone? Back to the shopping network.
Yeah, let's go.
These are coming now. Pumuri. How to make real estate virtual realty. Billions of acres of actual nothing. Call now. Kinzore.
And I had all of these wonderful questions we never got.
You got to a few of them. We tried. Thanks, boss.
Thank you.
Oh, good times.
Enjoyed it very much.
Oh, me too. It's always
Thank you for joining us. We'll see you next time.
Please.